This is too narrow. I'm standing here to capture this cockroach, and it's too narrow for me to stand here with the camera. My elbows are touching either side of the doorway. It used to be, I guess you could describe this as spacious. It was bigger, but it's too small now, and I'm angry, and I want to catch that cockroach. But if it goes in the closet, yep, there it goes. Did you see it go in there? I can see it go in there. It's like in there right now. Can you see it moving? That's it. That's it moving right there. Well, it's not my closet. I was going to get it on the camera for you, but if it goes in the closet, we don't want this closet to be infested. Okay, that's it right there, I think. We don't want the closet to be infested. No, it's Charles Toe's belongings, and they are not due to be infested. I would like to take this time to report there was a lizard. Okay, I just squished it and it's right here. I can't get it off clean. That's why I'm using my hand. I'm using this finger and I can't get it off clean. I will get a wipe just to clean it for myself. But my hand's not clean to touch the container. My hand's not clean to touch that container right there. I need to turn on the water, but only properly. I can't turn that water on. I need a shower. I can't wash the robe I'm wearing because it's the only one with a hood I will use right now. But I just cleaned up a cockroach. I'm going to clean it up. I need to get in the shower. Well, there's wipes right here. This is not alive. That's another cockroach. Hold on. Okay, I have this wipe now. And I have this dead cockroach right here in the wipe. I'm gonna go to this corner to use the same wipe, like the back side and the bottom, to just wipe up where I killed this cockroach with my hand. But I think that's the best I can do. It's probably not really clean because there's something here that's like rough. See, it did that to the wipe. So I can't clean it anymore. That's the best I can do. And this is hoarded in here. So I'm just saying, I'm trying to keep it clean so it's not infested with anything. But it's clearly unclean. Maybe Charles Toe used this tape to tape this on. I didn't do that. Charles Toe might have done that. I'll just leave it. So this goes outside. I can't really touch the door because my hand is not clean. Let me use the other hand. Okay. So back outside, that's another cockroach from a previous video. It's still here. So this goes here, but I wouldn't really leave it. It's one problem, not two problems. Not collecting, not showing. I need to put it away because nobody's handled this yet since it's been out here for about an hour. So I'll just throw this out. This is my garbage. I need to use my other hand, but I can't really use it. Okay, this is not too safe, but I will try. The phone needs to be cleaned. So this is the garbage so far that's outside. Okay, so the cockroach wipes, they're in there now. And my hand needs a wash. So I have to ask the plumber for his water, but I really need a whole shower and I need to wash my robe. But I could do this all night. I would find something and then I need to wash what I'm wearing and I don't have anything else I would wear right now. This is a bowel movement down here and there's cockroach cleanup on top. The bowel movement goes out to the dumpster when I go out there. For now, it's just here. Okay, this turned on for what it's worth. Okay, my hand needs a wash. So I'll close the door. Sorry about the sound right there. Okay, that's closed. Now I need to pause it. I'm going to use this part of my hand to turn off the camera by pause. This was open for the time being. Yeah. I need to watch everything open at all times. I'm not done with it yet. I just use Dove soap, body wash, liquid soap. It smells like a bar of soap to me, and it's generously liquid. Whereas if it were a bar of soap, I would not feel that much of it in my hand. So when I used it to wash my hands from cleanup of the cockroaches, so the soap felt really good. And I used warm water, so it felt really good to clean up. I could smell the fragrance of the soap being very soapy. Yes, it was not really perfumey. I would say it's soapy. Dove Pamper. I'm not really well acquainted with that one. It was gifted to myself, and at first I wasn't sure if I liked the Pamper, but I do like itself. It's very clean, all things considered. So I thank Michelo for this soap. It's very clean. I need it, and I want it to bless my feeders, because Michelo says we, that means when he's here alone as a feeder, he also has other feeders. I may not know myself, but he's last name Moser, and that was my last name before I ran out of time with Moser. So this is Dial Pamper. The one I just described I was using is Dove Pamper. That's over in the bathroom. But I got Pamper again with Dial. And this is also from Mitch Hello. And why did I selected Dial by that it is pink and it's Dial. So the idea came from Ross and Neal Psychiatric Hospital. They have the pink soap in there. It's Dial pink soap, and it's for showering in there. So they open the door locking to the bathroom for me, and I can shower in there with the pink soap, and I loved it. I love the showers in there. So I got more Dial, and it's pink. And I want to say this pink is a little different than the pink in the psychiatric hospital, Ross and Neal. This pink is like It's more, well, what is the other one? The other one is more clear. Okay, so this one looks like this, and the other dial soap that's pink is, I think, more clear, and it might be a darker pink. Yeah. I use it to wash my prescription eyeglasses in the shower, but the other pair, not this pair. I have another pair. I'm saving this one. Maybe I won't need to use it. I did open it already to smell it. I wanted to smell it because I love soaps. I love fragrances. This camera is on a cellular phone personal communication device. The phone number, I'm not sure what it is off the top of my head. I would have to look it up. I don't know. It's area code 702, I would say that. So how can you dial? I can't really dial it myself right now. So this is dial soap for that I don't remember all the phone numbers that I've ever had myself. I have paid phone bills, very high phone bills for phone lines, but I don't remember all the phone numbers. So if I was in Madison, Wisconsin for university, I don't know those phone numbers. When I was in Argentina, I lived in 3 places and I don't know those phone numbers. And the houses that I've been a guest in and have been locked out of, I don't know most of those phone numbers. Like Abby Bush, I don't know her phone number. Her last name is Busch, Bush, like Bush Beer or Bush Gardens. And I don't know her phone number to that house that I was a guest in, but it's costing me a great amount of money to just decease myself because I'm not a house, and why I was there. And I don't know what she wanted because she was friendly, and then she sort of went away. So how to dial Abby Bush? I don't know. I asked my mom how to contact her, sort of indirectly. I asked mom how I was thinking of Abby Bush, is what I said to her. In the first hospitalization of myself in the state of Illinois, upstate Illinois, Elgin, Illinois, it didn't have an address from my point of view because I got there in an ambulance. And then I had visitors there because they weren't going to keep me. Yeah, otherwise maybe not. But they already greeted myself in the hospital, and they made a decision not to keep me in there immediately. And then they had a visitation after that about my discharge, and I was not allowed in the meeting with my mom, my dad, and the psychiatrists. I was not allowed in there. And then I wonder if Steve was in there. I don't think so. I was not allowed in there, so I don't know who was in the meeting, but it could have possibly been Steve, Mitch, and Denise, Cheryl, and I suppose the other Cheryl, but I didn't see her in Illinois. Yeah, I didn't see Cheryl Odeski. I didn't see her in Illinois. And then, why wasn't Libby in there? Oh, come on. Why didn't you have Libby in there? She could have been in there. Yeah, but maybe she would have been asked to stay outside of the meeting because she's under age 18 at the time. She was age 11, too young maybe to be in a meeting about myself being discharged from an upstate facility, mental hospital full of patients who are not in my prejudice. I could be in the hospital alone, but they're not in my prejudice. Why didn't they leave? Well, there was a discharge plan from the hospital that looked terrible. Have you seen American Horror Story Asylum on the FX channel? I've seen it on Cox Cable Company, Las Vegas, Nevada, but it could be anywhere there is FX channel, and I would think if there's Cox anywhere else, COX, company that does cable distribution of cable or maintenance of cable TV, television, then anywhere there's Cox, so there might be FX channel, or maybe it's everywhere. I don't know, because I haven't left the state of Nevada myself since the year 2006 when I arrived here alone. You have no home that way, yes. I have a sky high mental capacity to give this statement. I don't know if you afford to hear it. It's not really as clear and calm for you as it is for myself because I'm deceased out of the threatening. That's not good. That means I'm deceased out of the threatening and I came into alive. I didn't come in, but I died. And I was in alive as an order. That means there was nothing amiss. There was nothing wrong. I did come into alive in the order. It's not like perfect. I don't use the word perfect. It's an order. That means I am in command until I'm not, because how'd you get a key to my house? I didn't give it to you. And that's it. You went through all the no all the way till the end, and I don't have any leverage left. No. All my leverage is deceased. It's exhausted. Deceased.